Welcome to Debug 101 on Porn Stash Mutton Chop. Sit back and prepare yourself for the full spectrum of audiophonic color, gliding across the Ethernet and landing squarely on your cerebral cortex. Brought to you by co-host Willie Flotsam and the Sultan of 60 Minutes, Damon Fletcher.
Hey, thanks, Mr. Mutton Chop. Just to let you know, though, bud, it's a 30-minute show, not 60 minutes. But
He's such
thanks,
a dumbass.
Hey, thanks for the compliment, though, man. That was pretty cool. That was great. And welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show, Debugged 101. Will,
you said that.
How's your week going,
Damon? Going pretty good. I'm sitting here drinking a glass of Grandma's lemonade, country time.
Yummy.
I love it.
Freshly squeezed.
Oh yeah.
Grandma squeezed that for you?
You know it is. Mm-hmm.
God love her. Hey, you know what? I was checking out this show that what was it, last night, I think, and I don't know if you remember this, but it was kind of interesting. I don't know, caught my attention. It was John Kerry and that little protest he did in Washington D.C., like led a march of veterans after he had come back.
Is that the one where he had where they had the controversy with where there was supposed to be like a photograph with him and Jane Fonda?
Yeah, actually
was that what you're talking about?
Well, no, that's not. That was a contrived photograph, man. That's fake. Yeah, they just took two pictures and mashed together.
Or is that opinion, Damon?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's is the way it is. I think that's been proven. That's a faked photograph, dude.
I wasn't aware of that because I'm inclined to believe anything negative I hear about Jane Fonda. I can't stand that bitch.
Well, dude,
I really don't like.
What about her workout videos?
I like that. I do like
working
that.
out. I like to watch them.
Buns of steel.
Yeah, I like what she's.
But
very
Bridget
well put together.
does too. Bridget outdid her.
Bridget outdid her by far,
Yes, she
man.
did.
Ah, man.
Who is Bridget's
beautiful.
father anyway? I don't even know. Who is? Do you know?
I don't know.
Isn't it
Does
somebody
Jane know?
famous?
Is that Jane's daughter even?
Yeah, I think it is. Really, it is.
Okay, man.
It is.
Yeah,
but I thought her. No, that's. I'm thinking of
Jane Fonda's dad was Peter Fonda. Now he was a famous actor. You know.
I'm thinking. I keep thinking of Golden Pond.
Yeah, that's Peter Fonda.
Yeah, but the
Fonda.
woman that played a woman that talk like this.
I don't know.
But the girl that I'm thinking of that has the two famous parents but her father is not really her father is Goldie Hawn's daughter.
Oh yeah, man! I've seen a
Kurt
couple.
Russell,
that was like her stepdad.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She said she looked at him more, but she's got I think her what's her last name?
I don't even know what her first name is. Like slips off my head. She's also
she looks
pretty,
just like Goldie. But anyway,
yeah.
Jane Fonda, I don't like
not
anything.
A fan, huh?
From what I got of it, she's more or less a traitor. And I don't have anything against peace, but when there's soldiers over there dying for maybe a cause they may not even believe in or whatever, but it's not her job to go over there. And from what I got out of it, she was over there trying to negotiate with the Viet Cong, not even authorized to do so. And that's a traitor's actions in my mind.
Kind of does undermine the government and maybe even caused, part of all that anti-war sentiment, which caused the
spitting on the soldiers.
Yeah, the Vietnam vets to come back and not get their welcome home, which is a tragedy, a travesty.
And they already had heroin habits from being over there.
Dude, that whole thing was just.
Yeah,
it was inexcusable, dude.
Been over there, but they shouldn't have been treated.
It's not their fault.
Yeah, they didn't have a choice.
Yeah, it's not their fault.
A lot of them didn't.
Yeah, drafted.
There was a draft in that war.
Yeah, big one. I mean, there was a lot of. I mean, it was horrible. It was a horrible situation all the way around for those guys, and I really feel for them. And if there's any Vietnam vets out there, hey, welcome home, boys.
I'm not
and ladies, and we certainly appreciate your service. Thank you very much.
I'm not, against us trying to help, in matters of the world and stuff, but we whenever we talk about our nation, it kind of gets swept under the rug that we got our asses kicked in that war. I mean, we could have easily stopped it like the Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Well, I don't think that'd be that. I mean, just our tactics were jacked up.
We pulled out and they took it over anyways. So
yeah, it was. Well, that's if you mean by not turning that into a completely democratic state, we did get our asses kicked.
Yeah,
they did take it over, and it's because. One,
that's we lost, which the history books kind of just gloss.
Yeah. You're right.
In school, we're taught that we're the almighty, and which we are. But I'm not going to sit here and bash our country. I love our country, but and you know what I'm saying. The history books and stuff. There's kind of gloss right over. Yeah,
there's dualities throughout the entire course of our history, man. I mean, the entire course of our history. If you want to look at how the Native Americans have been treated. You know what I mean? Or if you want to look at really any minority, I mean, the blacks have been treated like shit for a long time.
Yes. If I say my true opinion on the way the Indians were treated, this might be our last episode.
Yeah, I mean, look, they got it the worse than anyone.
Yeah, I mean,
they really did.
I don't want to compare anyone to Hitler, and I won't, but they were forced.
It was
down the what's the
look? I'll say it.
Trail of Tears.
Yeah, well, the Cherokees had the Trail of Tears, and a lot of other tribes were completely wiped out.
Who you're talking about?
Just our whole government policy. I'm not going to say one guy is responsible for. I mean, it's just the attitude.
We know who it was.
You know what I mean? It's the attitude, and and it was genocide. And it took a long time.
That's what I was waiting to hear.
Yeah, it was genocide, man. I'll say it. It is
what we went over and stopped Saddam and other people from doing to their people. We have had leaders in this nation do the same thing, and we call them heroes.
Yeah. So there you go.
It's all a matter of
right and wrong.
Beholder,
right and wrong, good or evil is all a matter of perspective, man. Which side of the fence you're standing on. That's what it boils down to be honest.
Yeah. There was a guy once said a traitor is only a traitor in the eye of the times that it's happening in. Like when Napoleon was taken over. When he lost France, or that's who Napoleon was. And when he lost France, the people that was with him were traitors. And then when he gained it back, then the people, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so the
traitors heroes.
Yeah. So
yep, it all depends on what side of the fence you're on. But that's why
it's a matter of dates. That's what it is.
Yeah, a matter of dates.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I can see that. So, anyway, getting back to the John Kerry thing, what do you think about him doing that? Him coming back? He fought in the war, fought valiantly, had a dangerous job. He was like a river rat. I don't know. He's on these little boats, these like little speedboat things, jetting up and down the river, getting shot at all the time. It was a dangerous job, from what I understand. Comes back, says, you know what? I don't like that. I'm against it. Led a rally of other veterans. They marched on Washington, like a peaceful demonstration march. Yep. And they took their medals off and gave them back, threw them in the fountain, or I don't know what they did with them exactly. They somehow symbolically gave them back. What's your take on that?
John Kerry, I don't know a whole lot about him. All I know is he's married to the Heinz woman, the ketchup heir. Other than that, I don't know a whole lot about him. I just know what some of the scandals that they say he's been involved in. He seemed to be a good guy to me, but if what you're saying, I don't. I mean, that did happen. I don't see that's. I don't really feel there's a whole lot wrong with that myself. I mean,
it's different than what Jane was doing, right?
Yeah,
because he was here and he was talking to our government. He's saying, "This is my opinion. This is our government. I'm an American."
He was also part of the military himself.
Yeah, and he had done it firsthand. No,
Jane was an actress.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Portraying that. Yeah, I have a problem.
I wonder. Do you think she did that more for herself, or did she really? Or was that a conviction? You know what I mean? Was she really thinking she was going to make a difference? Was she foolish enough to think she was going to be able to go over there and make a difference, or was she just trying to hype herself up?
Well, maybe she could have made a difference.
I wonder if she had a movie or something coming out about that.
Go through it in the right way, but the way she done it could endanger lives and stuff.
Right? I mean, yeah. Well,
they could have set up a whole platoon or a whole division for peace through this woman that doesn't even know what she's talking about for a peace treaty or something, and it could have been a massacre. without the right. You know what I'm saying? She had no.
It was irresponsible, right? Is what you're saying.
Yeah,
she acted
she should have
very
been brought up on
irresponsibly.
charges of treason, in my opinion. So.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, but
There you
because
go.
she was who she was, you heard it. You heard it first. Here.
The great Flotty has spoken.
Yes.
All right, represent.
What do you
man.
think, mutton chops? Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's. I don't know about him, man.
We better
He's
get
a
him
character.
down and shave him.
You get the shears out, man.
They might get tangled.
I've seen less hair on sheep for real. That's pretty woolly. I wonder if he does that. I wonder if he shaves that off and turns that into a sweater in the wintertime. Even the stash, dude.
He's got sheep's ass on his sideburns.
Yeah, that's a. What's that?
Like a coat. But
yeah, that's a run.
Hey, I was going to kind of change subjects here. I know, I watch a lot of YouTube and stuff. Have you seen? I mean, I've heard about this in the past, but I've seen it on YouTube. The cracker challenge. This
cracker
is
challenge
something that I don't think I could do because I would probably breathe so hard trying to do it. I would probably choke.
Yeah. Wait, is that the thing where they're
Yeah,
they're doing like 6 like saltine or soda crackers?
Yes.
In like 60 seconds without nothing to drink?
Yes.
Why?
I don't. Maybe they're hungry. I don't know. I mean, I will tell you that I did try it. And
there's no way. There's no way, man. I don't know if your mouth can make enough spit fast enough. Nothing to drink.
If it could,
did you choke? Well, you did
be,
choke,
if
but
if
obviously.
you could, you'd probably be good at doing something else too.
Yeah.
Maybe has to do with being
They're just swollen
on your knees.
Yeah. Taking it to the throat.
Yep, there you go. We might have to mark explicit.
So this is a challenge for like sword swallowers in a circus, right?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Raspy throat. Cracky throat.
Yep. Get some protein. Here it goes. That's gross, man.
Oh,
So wait, you did it?
I didn't do it. I mean, I tried it. No, I didn't do it. I wasn't able to make it. I think I was able to eat maybe 3, 4.
So, can you fit 6 of them in your mouth at once? Would that be the way to go?
No, that's people try it in all different ways. That I've read the comment. Hey, I think I wrote it down on that. What was that? I think I wrote it down.
Matt Stoney.
Matt Stoney. Check it out.
Yeah, that's what's written here. The YouTube cracker eater.
Oh,
like,
God.
I wonder if they have you gotta have a strategy. Like those guys eat all them hot dogs. Those professional eaters are eating 60 hot dogs in 30 seconds.
And the guy that won that was like a Filipino guy that was real skinny.
There was this guy. Like, I can't remember which one was which. One guy, Kobayashi, I think, was doing it really good. And then this other guy, Joey Chestnut, came along for the Nathan Hot Dog. That's his name. That's his real name. For the Nathan Hot Dog eating contest. Those guys are like, shove all the hot dogs in. Then they take all the buns, stick it in a pop, and then they shove the buns down.
Do they get, I just heard this. I don't know. It could be a rumor. Do they get like a whole annual lifetime, not lifetime, an annual supply of
hot dogs?
I heard that.
Well, it's the Nathan's Hot Dogs that does it. I don't know what they get. I mean, you'd have to pay me quite a bit to be doing that. Those guys train by
they
gorging and distending.
They're like the ultimate fighting.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my gosh. I can eat 3 hot dogs.
What if it was like a Lindor chocolate eating contest? You'd like to train for that, huh?
Oh, yeah, I would, actually. Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah, about that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I want to shift gears a little bit. I want to talk conspiracy theory. You know what I mean? This is.
I like.
You know what I mean? I
like this.
Yeah, this will be kind of cool. So.
I like this.
I don't know, but I was wondering. What do you think about 9/11 being a government fraud? Huh? Is this too edgy right now? I mean.
No, I think this is a great one. I want to make this show as edgy as we can. I eventually want to just cuss as much as we can on here, But anyway, no, I think that was a total. They've had many demolition experts. The way the buildings are coming down. Examine those videos and give. I mean, they've done so much research to the second of how fast they're falling. And the angles and degrees of how fast each floor is falling, and it's just perfect. It goes along perfect with other videos that you see of professional demolitions. And then they've had other buildings that have fallen, like in earthquakes or something, from an angle, from a push-up, from a from a force from one side or another, falls in a completely different way. And then when it falls like that,
like a tree almost,
there might
right?
be some still standing, like broken, like something broken.
Yeah,
these are perfectly. So yes, there was something there.
Yeah, and then you had like the Pentagon with.
Oh yeah,
that didn't look like a plane crash exactly.
It's a missile.
I don't know if you ever seen the movie The Zeitgeist, but that really opened my eyes to that sort of thing. I kind of wonder a little bit. Of course, you never know because these documentaries are leaning a political way one way or the other. So who knows? But it could be out there.
Well, there's some things that can't be ignored though, like the facts of. Well, for one, the Pentagon thing, where was the engines at? On every plane crash, they always find the black box.
Yeah.
The
black boxes.
And they always find the engines. And where was the bodies?
The bodies, the clothing and suitcases that were in the cargo hold.
Seats, all that.
Seats, exactly right. And that poses the question, why? Why would they do that? Why would they kill a bunch of their own people? What purpose does that serve?
Well...
Where's the ends to the means, man?
Because I was going to save it for our next episode, but I'll just get into a little bit. I wish that I could remember the issue it is. There's an issue, though. They got their issues of, vote on a certain issue. I can't remember the number, but I'll have it for next episode. But it's that they say people band together in times, and they were right. But you don't... travesty of that proportion, and anyway, we need to have that brought on naturally to band together. That doesn't need to be forced, but that's what to band together to be a stronger nation, so we can put up with more from the government. Is what this,
and that's how they got the Patriot Act through, by scaring the crap out of us that we're going to keep getting attacked by more attacks are coming.
Yes.
So then they take away our civil liberties.
Yes, and I know this sounds crazy.
Sounds like fascism to me.
It sounds crazy what I just said, and yeah, you're right. But I'll bring it all together on our next episode of the Conspiracy.
All right.
Yes. Let me just say this: Sandy Hook. That's what we'll talk about next episode. But yeah, there's a whole lot. There's facts that you can't ignore in the 9/11.
Right.
The temperature of the fuel that was coming out of the planes that hit. They have to be at a certain temperature to melt steel beams, and they never got up. To even. You know what I mean? They never got up to that height to melt those beams for the collapse to happen. It just didn't happen. It can't. Jet fuel doesn't heat up.
It wouldn't do it. So yeah, I see.
There's stuff that you can't ignore.
All right, yeah.
So
all right, Willie Flotsam leaves us with a cliffhanger, man.
No.
What a treat! Wow, cool. Hey, look, this is getting too heavy. I've been waiting so long to talk about this. I'm so excited. We're gonna have this little segment. We're gonna say, what chick, what ride, dude. So, here's a scenario. You're gonna go pick your kid up from the park from your ex-woman, your ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, whatever. She's got your kid. What woman you gonna take? Any woman in the world, living, dead, it doesn't matter. And what car are you gonna drive?
Situation?
Yeah.
I would probably drive a Chevy Corsica, and I would take Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep? Which Meryl Streep? Like today's Meryl Streep or like 1970s Meryl Streep? Because she was kind of hot.
Today's Meryl. I want.
You want like an old lady?
Yeah, I do, because
but she's classy though.
Yeah, she would. Oh, she's still.
Still kind of classy.
She never was one that was like just smoking hot. She's got that sex.
Oh man, did you ever see her in The Deer Hunter? Yeah, she was very beautiful in that movie, man.
Well, see, that's. But I think she's got that sexy appeal to her, and she is so classy that she would, in my opinion, make another woman just feel stupid. So for
kind of, yeah,
she's got that.
But I'd bang her. I don't know about now, but I would then. Probably not now.
Corsica, just so I could put the car seats in the back and just look like every other Corsica that I've seen. Or the minivan.
Right on, dude.
But we need to get an exciting one. Who wrote that out?
Man, I'll tell you what. I'm taking like a nice Ford pickup truck, kind of beefed up a little bit, man, with some big tires, loud, you know what I mean? Not diesel either. And I'm taking Ronda Rousey. Rousey? Yeah, I'm taking her. I'm taking her to pick the kid up, man. She's kind of hot. She did, but you know, whatever. She'd still be able to take any girl I've ever been with. So.
Oh yeah, you know
what
the
I
thing
mean?
about her was
she's a lot of guys she could beat the shit out of.
Victory, but you don't do that
unless you're Muhammad Ali or Babe Ruth, buddy.
And she also, this is what gets me about women that fight in this. She actually thought in her mind that she could fight not only a guy fighter and win, but the best, Floyd Mayweather. She said that she could whip him.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's so funny.
Listen, she can kick some guys' asses, dude.
We're not the best fighter.
I mean, she's
Floyd Mayweather's never lost a fight ever.
He hasn't, and a lot of it's his strategy. It's not because he's standing there taking. It's just because he's quick as hell and no one can hit him. You know what I mean? It's because no one can hit him.
Stands and stuff. I mean, he stands back like. I mean, it's,
yeah, he's quick. You know what I mean? He's a slippery bastard, man.
Put it this way: Ronda's not whipping his ass.
I think if she gets a hold of him, she fucks him up. I swear to God, in like an MMA kind of thing, I think she fucks Floyd Mayweather up, man.
Come on, Damon.
She fucks him up. My money's on her.
I got you. You're right. I think you're probably right. She'd probably kick him in the head and just do him in. I seen the morning show though with their Michael and Kelly. She actually flipped Michael Strahan over her back and
dude, she's burly, dude.
She's kind of sexy too.
Yeah, kinda. She's not, you know what I mean?
Kinda.
I'm not gonna say she's the most beautiful girl, but I bet she'd be cool to hang out with, have a couple beers with.
Probably would.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you didn't piss her off.
Yeah, if you munch your P's and Q's a little bit, you know what I mean? Then be playing grab ass. I don't know though, because she is kind of manly. I don't know if I could do that. I probably would, just because you know what I mean, it's her, but like a chick that looks like that on the street, I'm not really.
You think that you could go work out with her and stuff?
I'm not a big person, dude. I can't be, you know what I mean, going around with these Amazonians. You know what I mean? I can't be going around with a girl that's gonna stick me in her pocket, pick me up with one arm and tuck me, tuck me with one arm and walk around with me.
What do you think, Button Top?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. No, I would actually, I do think she's pretty. But the woman, do you remember the woman's name that beat her?
I do not.
Actually,
I do not.
I can't remember.
I'll tell you what. Remember G. Ali?
She
was kind of pretty. She's a boxer.
She's a boxer?
Yeah. She's kind of pretty.
Who was the one really, really famous boxer lady that was back in the 90s? I mean, she was so famous. I shouldn't have brought her up.
Hell, I have no idea who she is,
I don't know
man.
her name, but
I don't remember no lady boxer in the 90s.
Damon was talking about the other night. I'm going to have to show you one night when we're drinking out in the man cave. The Arturo, I don't know how we got on this subject, but we do what we want on this show. So,
yeah, what the hell?
The Arturo Gotti and Mickey Ward fights, the trilogy.
Yeah, I've heard those are good, man.
Are like the Rocky Balboa fights.
Rocky Saga, huh?
Yeah,
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard from a few different people, man. That's epic.
Incredible. They're incredible. And what blows my mind is that movie, The Fighter, that was about Mickey Ward. That part of his career, and there's no doubt about it. Any boxing analysis person will tell you that was the most epic part of his career, was those fights, and that's not even mentioned in that movie.
Was that movie ended before he was fighting?
Yeah, but it came out after those trilogies, though, so they could have put him in there.
Yeah, they could have. Maybe they're just running out of time. Like, Christ, this movie's already 2.5 hours long, man. We can't.
Yeah. Yeah, Christian Bale was great in that movie.
Christian Bale is just a crazy good actor. I mean, that guy can change his whole who he is, his whole persona.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm going to like this show, Damon. We're way off topic here, and I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, well, you know what?
That's just the way we are. That's the way we're going to.
That's how we roll, buddy.
That's the way we run it.
That's where we're going, Flotty.
So, what else we got there, Damon?
That would be a wrap, my friend.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
We divided and conquered.
Okay.
And hopefully...
I love anybody that tunes in. I hope they tune back in for the next one.
Well, I'm sure they will. And we bid you all, hey, man, you guys have a good one out there. Just take care of yourselves. Anything else?
What's the name of our show? This is brand new.
This is Debugged 101. Debugged 101.
Thank you, listeners.
Thanks, guys. Corn Stash Mutton Chop. Take us out.
And that's a wrap for Debugged 101. Tune in next time when Will Flotsam and Damon Fletcher do the show upside down.